came to Kenya February 61, 3 years before the independence. We were very surprised that in all the houses, hotels, everywhere, the ones who were doing the domestic work, cleaning, cooking, everywhere, were men. They were never girls. And we were so surprised. And then we thought, no, this here cannot be, because what we want is to train girls. So the first thing we did was to go up country to look for girls. We start not only teaching to do it, but giving them classes. At that time, first they were, I think, 6 girls. That was the beginning of Kibondeni.
Yeah, my name is Florence Yauma. I came to Kibondeni in the 60s. It was hard for me to come to the college because as I was young. In the beginning, I was not so much with the course because I found it was a bit hard.
We were having classes in the same room, was their dining room, was the classroom. You imagine now, the library was in the corridors. We put shelves like that and books like that.
We worked very hard most of the time because we had all the cookers which were made of coal, and it takes a long time to light. Also the machines were very few machines, but those old machines that took time. We had to do a lot by hand, not by machine, because that was the beginning of Kibondeni, and in the 60s there were very few things to be done.
Well, the land of Kibondeni in principle was not Kibondeni. There are 11 acres. All that land was from Mrs. Hughes. We were very good friends, and one day he told me, I am going to give you all this land and all this. Oh. And I told her, you are joking. No, I am not joking.
Kibondeni College began as an in-service training unit. It was very informal, basically giving training to women in order to enable them to be able to carry out domestic management. In 1969, it was registered as Kibondeni School of Institution Management. It is a social project of Nourisha Trust, which is an offshoot of Kianda Foundation, which aims at empowering young women with skills that will enable them to be socially and economically stable.
When I joined Kibondeni, it was a very small place. We had only 3 classrooms, I think. Then there was a kitchen which was very small, and then the laundry, of course, with 1 machine only. I was very impressed because I had not known much about cooking and also washing the laundry, cleaning all over. I had no idea. But when I came this time and I saw how the things were done in the proper way, especially in the kitchen, you have to follow the menu. Then of course when you go to the laundry, the same. It's not like at home. When you go to wash, you just wash the clothes anyhow without following the instruction.
I joined Kibondeni College in 2005. At that time, Kibondeni was operating in 2 premises. One was just next to Strathmore School, but the rest of the college had moved to this premise now. We had only 1 production kitchen together with the catering, the one that was dealing with outside catering, just the 2. Being in 2 premises, the logistics of transporting students from the other premise in the morning to do the practicals and then come here in the afternoon for theories was costing us a lot. But now we are in the same premise, we have more space here, it's more efficient.
Over the last 50 years, the college has produced thousands of graduates for the hospitality sector. Now we're enrolling 300 students every year. We've also seen quite a bit of growth in infrastructure. We now have an income generating production unit. We have more classrooms in which the students learn their theory classes, a library, and we have a large scale kitchen and a small scale kitchen. We have the laundry training area. Part of our dreams now are to set up a proper accommodation training unit.
Magdalene Miruri. I come from Nairobi. I'm a proud alumni of Kibondeni. Currently, I'm the general manager at Cafe Deli.
My name is Tabitha Githinji. I was in Kibondeni in the year 2006. I work at Parkin by Radisson. I'm the assistant food and drinks manager.
My name is Marcella Makori from Kisii County, a former student from Kibondeni. I did a 1.5-year course of cookery and housekeeping. So right now I am at Intercontinental.
I'm Becky Fiona Odhiambo, currently in room dining, Kempinski chef, former student of Kibondeni. I got to know Kibondeni through my parish priest who connected me after I'd lost hope. My high school was cancelled. In my year, I was the only student who got the results, but I wasn't happy with this, so I was told not to give up at all. So I joined Kibondeni. I studied with the Kibondeni. I had so many difficulties during my studies.
I started off with a certificate and I was a boarder at Kianda school. So that time I was not used to really like hard work. In boarding, you need to work fast and then go to school in the afternoon. So for me at that time, it was too tiring. But then I realized that I really needed to do it.
Kibondeni admits students from across the board, but mainly from the lower cadre of society, because Kibondeni aims to uplift the standards of the women who are maybe economically challenged. But besides that, we have students from all over the country. We also admit students from other countries, from Uganda, from Rwanda, and from Tanzania.
We enroll students who in principle have difficulty paying fees, and in order to subsidize their fees, we have an income generating production unit from which we produce almost 800 lunches every day. Then we also have functions that we cater for, different diplomatic events, weddings, celebrations, and this helps also to give the students a practical training when they are working in the production unit and also when they go out to cater for those events. Therefore, in our training, we make sure that we give the girls an opportunity to take part in practice in the morning hours, and then in the afternoon hours they have theory. For that reason, we have 2 kitchens, the small scale kitchen and the large scale kitchen.
Being someone from a very humble background, the facility I was exposed at Kibondeni, I had never. There were things like big cookers. In the new Kibondeni now, when I was in school, it was still the old buses. So we would cross over from Strathmore and come to the other side.
The one thing that I love about Kibondeni is the practicals that they offer. Like every single day during the morning, you get to do practicals, either kitchen or service or housekeeping or laundry. When you go outside, you're all rounded.
So basically, I learned all the skills that I'm doing now from Kibondeni, because in the hotel industry, you'll get to meet so many people and you need to know how to talk to each and every person. That is where now customer service skills come in. I've met so many people, I've made so many friends in this industry, and it's all because of I learned a skill, and the skill is how to talk to different people.
I studied catering accommodation management, so the management aspect was always there. So by the time during your Diploma 3, we were given the opportunity to supervise and manage your own restaurant. And that is what I've been doing for the last 5-6 years. So you're given that opportunity. At that tender age, you're told, these are your 40 guests, they're coming to your restaurant, these are your staff members, you need to allocate them. And that is what I'm doing currently.
Kibondeni is special because it gives the girls an opportunity to have a sense of hope, because they not only have excellent technical skills, but in the time they've spent in Kibondeni, we help them to see themselves as young women of dignity with very high ethical values.
We
We have a tutorial system in the college, and this helps us to give one-on-one all-rounded formation to the students. Each student has access to a tutor, a mentor, who can help her to improve in her study life, who can help her to acquire positive attitudes, positive thinking, and can help her to grow as a person in total.
My name is Asunta Angwe. I'm from South Sudan. I love this Kibondeni. It's a unique school. It's different from other colleges because God is our center of everything. Everything we do it for God. That makes me feel good because when you put God first, you'll be able to achieve more in life.
What makes Kibondeni stands out is standards, quality and morals plus integrity. When you think of Kibondeni, that is what comes to mind, and that is what I've seen in this school that I have not exactly observed from other schools.
If you take me and compare me with someone else from another college, there's a difference, because apart from what Kibondeni taught me in terms of skills, there's this other spiritual aspect. It taught me how to live in a society.
I'm not the same person, economic-wise, the way I carry myself. I'm a very empowered woman, very independent woman. I have my own family. I can take care of my parents, I can take care of my siblings, and that wouldn't have been there if Kibondeni wasn't a part of my life. In any day, any time, very distinctly. Even in my family, they know for sure that if you're coming to Kibondeni, you must be a hard worker and you must have discipline because it sets you for life.
Kibondeni helped me because the training they gave me all the basics. At least I knew some of the machines that I see other trainees, they come, they get shocked when we have them here. My training manager has never told someone good, but for the first time she told me excellent.
And that is why I'm always happy when I get people from Kibondeni coming in as employees, because I know they know what I want. So when they come here, I actually tell them, you remember how the flow was? I want the flow the same way.
If I could not join Kibondeni, I could not be a person. You can see the life outside there.
Kibondeni is a stepping stone in my life. If I couldn't go through Kibondeni, I don't know if I could have joined any college, and I don't know what I could be doing. Kibondeni just gave me that chance.
These 50 years for us are a great celebration, and we look at these 5 decades with a lot of gratitude. The college began with very limited resources in terms of infrastructure, in terms of equipment, in terms of staffing. Basically, they had 3 or 4 teachers teaching everything. Now we see that we have grown from those 6 students to over 300 students. We now have a teaching body of around 30 staff members specialized in different fields of hospitality.
It's just impressive how Kibondeni has grown. We had little, but we appreciated very much.
And this is a model example of how institutions need to be, how they're able to promote these values of access, equity, quality and relevance in order to promote the highest level of pathways and transition for young people into gainful employment. It's also enriching to notice that through this entire system, it promotes a high level of dignity, purpose and hope, and it values young people and their competencies and capacities.
That is our dream, that from the past we can build the present and therefore the future.
Congratulations, you have done great things for the women who are in the industry who've passed through the school, and I'm a proud alumni of the Kibondeni College.
Indeed, this is a remarkable achievement and I wish to congratulate them.
Happy 50th anniversary of Kibondeni College.
Congratulations Kibondeni for the 50th anniversary. I love you all and I love the studies.